since we love to hear what our real fam wants us to discuss, what do you say we go straight into Topic Takeover? All right. Here's a great question from Instagram user, Chalit. Oh man, this name. Okay, Chal Till Birch.
It works for me.
Thank you. And she wants to know, if you are relieved that you're no longer talking to your best friends, were you meant to be friends at all? Guys, that's actually a pretty good question. Ladies, what are your thoughts on this? If you are relieved to no longer be even talking or have a relationship with your best friend, were you even friends ever at all?
Yes. There's a reason for the season. You know what I mean? Like, in that time, you might have had that friend there for... I did that. I lost touch with a really good best friend of mine when I was in my teenagers to my late 20s. And we are no longer friends today because we were really reckless and crazy then. Like, we did a lot of...
Oh, okay.
We got into a lot of trouble together, and it was fun during my rebellious times. And then now, we kind of grew apart. And there's nothing sad about it. She was my best friend then, but there's no hard feelings, and I wouldn't remove that feeling of what we shared then, you know?
Yeah, I think there is a reality also of people being in toxic friendships. And when we talk about toxic friendships, we've also heard of abusive friendships.
Yeah.
And the reality is that you can't judge who somebody was then, or even the friendships they tolerated or put up with, or what they thought was friendship.
Yeah.
Then compared to now. Like, I've definitely been in friendships that, looking back, I'm like, this person was like low-key abusive to me.
Right.
Mentally, verbally. Like,
Yes.
I was just there. I don't know what that's called.
That's different,
like
though. So when you look back, do you think that person was your best friend?
Okay, I actually think I thought they were my best friend. I think they thought I was someone they could just use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different
And when I
situation.
woke up and realized that, then we were no longer friends.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that you weren't my best friend. I sadly didn't know any better for myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about, I think they're your friends. It's just what you just said. It's seasons. And, I mean, but sometimes you realize that a friendship is one-sided. Like, if you are always the one calling, or if you always the one paying, or if you always then, it's like, wait a minute, what am I getting out of
Or
this?
you were a punching bag for them to punch for all those years, and they treated you
Exactly.
terribly, and then you woke up and you're like, this is not what friendship is.
Right.
Yeah. But I try to learn something. I try not to be bitter about it. I try to learn something from everything in every relationship that I have.
That's
And then
nice.
that way I can move on.